What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And what's this? I'm invisible! You can't see me! And I'm nude, that's why I don't have a webcam. Nah, the light, I'm recording at a very early hour and the sun is wrecking my lighting, so it looks like I'm covered in jizz, you know, I'm completely white. So yeah, I just skipped the webcam. But welcome to the forest of Shanki Hitu, or as it's properly known in Tekken 2, Jun stage. Isn't this mod beautiful? This used to be a lava stage. You know, what do I want? Another lava stage or this beautiful mystical forest? I love this mod. But enough about that. Today I'm gonna talk a little bit about Asuka Kazama. For those of you who are not very familiar with Asuka, she's a very beginner-friendly character in Tekken. A lot of her moves have got built-in defense, are very hard to punish for the opponent, and rather than having to rely on very difficult movement, you can basically do stuff like this to keep your opponent out. So very beginner-friendly, easy character, but also, oh, and of course with super prolonged counter here that is just so annoying. But she's also very strong. In Season 2 of Tekken 7, she received huge buffs and went up pretty much to low S tier, I would say. And they continue this tradition with Season 3. She's been buffed again, which is interesting considering another beginner-friendly character like Katarina saw pretty substantial nerfs, in my opinion. So very interesting, and let's get into it. First off, I'm gonna show her new attack, 2-1, down 1 plus 2. This is an extension of her old 2-1, 1 plus 2, which was mostly used for bound. Some people used it in the neutral as well. So now that is of course high, 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 high. But now you have high, high, mid. So that's an interesting mix-up, and it's actually very strong. I'm gonna record this string. So again, it's high, high, mid. It forces crouch on block, as you can see, and it's only -10. So all I can get here is a dick jab, or in this instant a vagina jab. And that's it. I can't even while standing 4, because while standing 4 is 11 frames. So it is very, very safe. If she does clip you with the last hit, she gets a huge frame advantage, where if you try and press any button, she can magic for you. On counter hit, oh sorry, that's a Powercrush. On counter hit, it actually launches, so really nice. If you want to get any sort of substantial punishment here, you have to sidestep left the last hit. And there's quite a lot of time to do so, you see how slow it is. If you step to the right, she's going to clip you, it tracks. So here you get Asuka's rear, every male Tekken character's dream. Get her rear. No, that was her side, I think. But I think you can get towards her back here if you time it very properly. So that's how to get a big punish on that. But obviously, you know, if she's going for the original string, she flails her arms towards the sides, and if she's doing that, you know, yeah, you step towards the left, you're expecting the mid, you get launched. Natural hit launcher. So I can't even, it's so fast, this version, I can't even sidestep into a duck, you know, to try and cover both options. So yeah, this is safe, you know. For those of you who don't know, if she does this version and you block it, it's safe. So this is a very strong string now, I would say. But of course the first 2 hits are high, so maybe you can duck those. But yeah, I would just say that this is a very strong new move. A good addition to that string for those of you who play Asuka. And after that we have her Powercrush, forward 1 plus 2, which is a long range high Powercrush that is safe on block. It's very good. This is now a wall bounce. So there are a couple of characters in Season 3 who have received quite absurd new wall bounce tools, and Asuka is one of them. This is incredibly strong. So yeah, this is just gonna make her that much stronger close to walls, you know, it's a Powercrush. So again, if your opponent has your back towards the wall, forward 1 plus 2 is now a Powercrush launcher. Yeah, so that's a huge buff. And then we have a new move in down back 1-2. It has replaced the old down back 1-2. This is now a natural string, natural combo, mid-high, big damage, it's high 30s, and of course wall splats. And as it is mid-high, the opponent can of course block the first hit, duck, and then you know, do a huge punish. But it is also safe on block, which is good. And it is also a new bounding tool for her, as you can see. And the second hit is a counter hit screw launcher as well. I'm gonna try and interrupt here, as you can see. So definitely a lot of utility for that string. It just seems really good. And of course a really good bound tool. Does a good chunk of damage, so it's absolutely gonna help her in combos. And then we have down back 2, which has been buffed. Down back 2 is a pretty slow mid launcher she has, but it's seen some nice buffs. It used to be -13, so Kazuya could down forward 4-4, 2-2, but now it's only -11. So. Oh no, sorry, it's back 1-2 is 11 frames, so that is a punish. But 2-2 does not work. So this is a huge buff. Most characters will only do 10 frame punish. And so again, it goes from -13 to -11. So that's really good. It also recovers 2 frames faster. So this means that the combo possibilities are much greater afterwards. Oh. Wait. So yeah, I'm by no means an Asuka expert. So we'll see. Maybe something like this. Yeah. So yeah, bigger combo possibilities. And then a minor nerf. Her down back 3 has got less pushback on block. Well, no pushback whatsoever. It used to have a little bit of it. So now it's gonna get easier to punish that. I think it is -12, right? So that's a minor nerf. Still a great move. Still, as you can see, that huge counter hit plus what? Plus 15? It's still a super good low. And then forward 3, which used to be pretty much one of the best mids in the game, has seen a nerf. It doesn't knock down anymore, it spins them around for frame advantage. And it also has its high crush property limited. It used to be a very reliable high crush, but now early on in the animation you can actually jab her out of it. This used to be very hard, it would like high crush immediately. Most jabs and stuff. Quite absurd. But it still remains a counter hit. Oh, Jesus. Counter hit screw, as you can see. It still remains a long range homing mid that is safe on block. It's super good. But that Spinaroonie thing means that it will be much harder to high crush. Wall splat with it, as you can see. The opponent has to have her back like exactly at the wall now for this to wall splat. So that's definitely a nerf, and of course if you're standing towards the side, the wall splat will be much less frequent. So that is a nerf, but it still remains a really good move. But overall the character definitely has been buffed. This already was a character where, you know, super easy to pick up and very powerful in season 2. So yeah, I don't know, she's much better, you know. 2-1 down plus 2 is great. This is a great new move. This is a great new move. Oh sorry, 4-1 plus 2, that's a huge buff. Down back 2, great. Yeah, I feel like this was a character I thought was going to get, you know, nerfed a little bit going into Season 3. Instead, she is buffed. So, is she basically the Lars of Tekken 7? So that's the Lars of Tag 2, Tekken 6, you know, very beginner-friendly and super efficient and strong. Yeah, that's basically the name of the game with Asuka. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, but we'll see going forward. It's not like she was super frequent at tournaments in Season 2, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely buffed, so I guess that's great for those of you who play Asuka. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.